Hello there once again, Pawkeshup here with a channel update video. I seem to use Black Ops a lot for that, but just because I normally can't contribute much to having you learn how to play Black Ops while I suck so much at it. Now this video is a bit campier than normal. I hope you guys forgive that. It's just I was going for the Hardline Pro perk, so this is before I had my little streak of really good games, so this kind of sets the bar too for those other videos. I'm going to commentate and probably speak more to the gameplay. This is mainly a channel update video. I know it's been, 7 or 8 days since my last post. I'll have to verify that. I didn't double check that before starting the recording. But yeah, I know it's been a while. Now, the first thing is I want to explain one reason why videos don't always get posted. Some of the newer people may not realize I don't do this full time. This isn't my profession. I'm not unemployed. I actually do have a full-time job. I work 7 days in a row and I have 7 days off. But the problem is, 7 days off, two things can happen. Like things I may need to go out and do. Like today I have to go out and do groceries, get some food in the house. It's not as though I live in a vacuum. I can't just tell my wife to go do everything while I sit here in this little room and be like, I'm going to make videos, you go out and do stuff. There are other challenges, but they're personal and I'm not really going to go into them as far as getting stuff done around here. But yeah, pretty much I can't spend 7 days in a row making content. If I could do that, I'd probably have a month or two of content built up. The other thing that can happen is if my wife doesn't go to work for a day or is off for a day, that will impinge on what I'm doing because I can't really justify telling her to leave the room so I can do commentary work for YouTube. It's just, if you're in a relationship, you'd understand. Really, it's one of those things you don't tell your wife or your girlfriend, yeah, get lost, I need to go do stuff for the internet, especially if they don't really get what you do. If they're into it, sure, they'll probably be like, oh yeah, I'll head out so I can go do this. But I can't really do a commentary with her in the room because for now is it kind of awkward. But also she could be listening to stuff in the background that would be picked up on the mic, and then I end up having some problems with that. And I have to try to find a way of filtering it out or muting it or covering it somehow. The other issue can be that I'd have to move my equipment somewhere else in the house to do it if I didn't want any background interference. And I've done it a few times, but it's really a pain in the butt to drag everything one place to another. But I don't really want to do that either. I just want to be able to kind of make my content when I have the time. So I had more videos set up for last week, but the problem is that the next episode of Skyblock, there were some technical issues that I'm going to go into in a video separate from this one, just because I want to explain what happened and try and bridge the gap between the last video and this video and the next video. Not the last video that I posted, but the next one that was supposed to come up. And I've been trying to find a way of doing it smartly, and I had done a kind of a not really, kind of like not a complete version of what I wanted to do. I wanted to do more than that. I wanted to show more than that. I did kind of some paint things, and it just didn't look good when I did it, so I put off doing it, and then I wound up not having time to finish it before the end of the week, and then I went to work, and now, I have time off now. Also, I can also take extra shifts too. Next week I'll probably be taking extra shifts, so that means even less time to do videos and everything else. So I do apologize if things get a little bit hectic and confusing and not always having videos, but understand that if I had a perfect setup and a perfect world, I would be able to do else content and give you tons of stuff and not have to worry. And I have tried banking videos before. Not doing content and banking up some videos. I tried that in the summer, and the content's still banked on a hard drive. So it's not always the best thing to do. Because I couldn't live com at that time. If these were all live com, I would have tons of videos, but they weren't. I couldn't figure out a good setup because they were on a console versus doing them on the PC, where I can just have my mic on top of my computer, and literally I just start the game, I hit record on Fraps, and have at it. So it's not as though it's as big of a deal as it is when I'm recording on my console, and I have to kind of, there are setups and I have to figure out one that might work, but it requires me to actually have two computers running at the same time and record one and do the other. It's a lot of stuff you don't need to know about, really. but it's the reason why I don't have a lot of live console stuff. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the feature for other videos on the channel, because I know this has become mainly a Minecraft channel, not intentionally, it's just that's the only game I really had to record. For those of you who don't know, we bought this brand new HD TV, and my old SD card, well, my old SD not card, but my old SD recording device really doesn't work with that. There's no way for me to really get it in a good setup so that it would work. I'd either have to have really poor quality on my screen, or I'd have to do what I did this is that's hopefully the game has a theater mode and I can actually go back, hook in a cable specifically for recording, record that off in theater mode, but then I'm losing the live element that I really like. You know, you won't hear any, crosstalk or chatter on my speakers and whatnot in this, because I'm not talking to my team now. This is all in theater mode. It's all it's gone. So I lose out on some of what I feel is the content of recording online gaming, which is to actually hear some of the back and forth and some of the silliness that can happen. Eventually, I'm going. I think I have an idea of how I can do the live comm setup in a good way, but it's going to be challenging, I think, because I have to match up the audio and do things more manually than just doing it the simple, easy way. But I do have ideas for Let's Plays. I do, like I say, I have two that are banked up. One is not going to be used. Duke Nukem is not going to be used. I just don't want to risk getting my channel closed down for that. Or I don't mind age gating the videos. If I could age gate them manually and make sure that I wouldn't get screwed over, I'd love to do that. But I don't think even age gating is going to work well for this. So, it's one of those sucky things that I really wish I could age gate. I wish I had a solid yes, no on whether or not I could age gate and still be safe, but I don't know. So anyways, the major thing that I'm going to be doing, though, is I did get some good deals on the Steam Thanksgiving or the Black Friday sale. So I'm hoping that I can now have some more content to record for you guys on the computer, live commed, working as always. So I'm hoping that that's going to actually work really well. I've got a lot of really good ideas and a lot of really good games to go through. So that will obviously add more content to this. I do have my other Black Ops videos that I'm going to be posting. I went back over them. To me, they felt a lot more beastly than they look. They'll look more like average games to people. But for those of you who have followed my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I don't really post that beastly of a game, even if it's like a regular game. But that's that. I understand that I'm not Hutch or anyone else. You're never gonna see me go 70-0 or 70-2 or even 70 anything. If I hit 30, I'm lucky. That's the thing. So we're coming up here to the end of the video. And one thing I'm going to ask you, I know people hate when video makers do this, but if you could share out my channel a bit, help me get some more views on some of the older, not the older views, but on like the series and whatnot, I'd greatly appreciate it. I noticed they all kind of dip down towards the end, so getting that really helps out. And I thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back. I hope you understand when there's no content that I'm not just holding out on you, that I am working towards getting more. And pretty much that's it. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, expect some more content soon. And I kind of wrapped up early, didn't I? Because I still got a few more seconds of staring at blank screen. Have a good day.